The first step in performing a steering gear test is calling the bridge to confirm there's communication between the steering gear room and the bridge. While on the phone, the bridge will go over the process which they plan to follow for steering gear test. They will say which pump they're going to start first and second, and then when they will do both. And then while in the steering gear room, the engineer or cadet, whoever is doing the test, will observe the unit for any leaks and check that there is the rudder moving in the correct positions. Once the pumps have been checked for leaks, the bridge will call back down on the sound-powered phone and ask for a reading of the heading display. This is located directly above the rudder in the center of the steering gear room. This confirms accuracy between the display in the steering gear room and what the bridge reads. CFR Part 164.25 deals with steering gear tests before getting underway. The goal of the test is to check each remote steering gear control system locally, and also check each steering gear system located on the navigation bridge. This ensures that the steering gear will work properly once the ship is underway, and more importantly, when maneuvering. The bridge is now switching between the pumps which are used to move the rudder. The port side will be tested first, followed by the starboard side. When each pump is turned on, the rudder will be moved 5 to 10 degrees to the port and starboard side, and then the pump unit will be switched over. Once both pumps have been tested individually, both of them will be turned on together, which allows for quicker movement, and the same test will be followed with. The rudder position display is now being observed to ensure that the rudder is moving correctly and that it returns to center when called for. Either before or after the steering gear has been tested, the engine order telegraph will also be tested, with the bridge moving it to the different engine speeds, and the engine room will match this. This just ensures that the communication between the bridge and the engine room is the same, and that there are no hiccups in the system. Lastly, the bridge will call down once again on the sound-powered phone to ensure that everything was correct and make sure that there are no issues during the tests.